Meghan Markle is speaking out against a new report that a bullying complaint was allegedly made against her during her time as a working royal. A spokesperson for the Duchess and her husband, Prince Harry, shared a strong statement regarding the Times of London report, in which two unnamed senior members of her former Kensington Palace staff had claimed they'd been bullied by her, with another claiming Meghan left her, quote, humiliated. Sources allege that staff members would, quote, on occasion be reduced to tears. The Sussex's spokesperson's statement to Access Hollywood read, "Let's just call this what it is, a calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation. We are disappointed to see this defamatory portrayal of the Duchess of Sussex given credibility by a media outlet. It's no coincidence that distorted, several-year-old accusations aimed at undermining the Duchess are being briefed to the British media shortly before she and the Duke are due to speak openly and honestly about their experience of recent years," referring to Meghan and Harry's much-anticipated interview with Oprah Winfrey. Their statement also said that Meghan was, quote, saddened by this latest attack on her character, particularly as someone who has been the target of bullying herself and is deeply committed to supporting those who have experienced pain and trauma. She is determined to continue her work building compassion around the world, and will keep striving to set an example for doing what is right and doing what is good. Buckingham Palace declined a request for comment from NBC News. These claims against Meghan come as the Duke and Duchess's Oprah interview is days away from airing. As royal expert and Finding Freedom co-author Omid Scobie told Access Hollywood, Meghan and Harry are likely to share behind-the-scenes details about what it was really like to work within the institution of the monarchy.
People already have their popcorn ready because they think this Oprah special will be one big tea session. But, we have to remember that this is still a couple that want to uphold the values of the royal family. It was only a week ago that Harry was singing the praises of his grandmother and grandfather, who is currently in hospital. They've managed to maintain a good relationship with certain members of the royal family, and they won't do anything to put those at risk. But I think one thing that many people don't really understand about Harry and Meghan's relationship with the royal family is that they see the institution of the monarchy as a very separate machine, though that's the home of the men and women in grey suits that we heard Diana talk about many years ago, and they feel often cause problems for them, leaking stories to the British tabloids, interfering with their scheduling so other members of the royal family could be more prominent with the work that they do. These are some of the behind-the-scenes details that I think we'll hear from the couple for the very first time.
The interview will also mark one of the first times Meghan has spoken out in a long time.
Meghan felt very frustrated when she was a working member of the royal family that she was very much a woman without a voice. When there were inaccurate reports or misinformation in the British tabloids, she would love to just go out there and correct them. And it's the palace's no-comment approach to these things that did a lot of damage in the long run. We kind of saw a caricature of Meghan developed in the British tabloids over here, and it's the person that many believe that she actually is. And I think Meghan has always been wanted to be someone that can get out there and share her story in her own words, and it's taken a really long time to get to that place. It reminds me of a story that a friend of hers shared with me from their wedding in 2018. Meghan famously gave a speech on the night, which is kind of a little bit away from royal protocol. But when she stood up to give her words to the room, all of her American friends stood up and cheered because they finally felt like Meg had her voice. They weren't used to seeing Meghan in the public eye, but saying absolutely nothing for so long. And so this will be another moment like that for her friends. Very excited to see her sharing her side of the story finally.